Okay, this is going to be another video for my baby witches out there for some tips and tricks. Because I saw some misinformation on Witch Talk that really kind of bothered me. And what they were saying is you can only have or use specific herbs or specific candles from certain places. You have to spend a lot of money. That's not totally true. So understand that if you're going to do a spell, right? You have certain ingredients, like making a cake. You have certain ingredients to use for a cake. But there's some substitutions you can make, like if you're lactose intolerant or if you have a gluten allergy. There are some substitutions in reason that you can make to still make a cake, but you're just going to have to understand it may not taste the same, may not have the same texture. It'll still be a cake, but it'll be different. Same thing when it comes to herbs or oils. If you have to make a substitution because you can't afford a certain spice, certain herb, certain oil, then there are some things that you have to do your research, obviously, but you can make some substitutions in some cases. Some spells, you can't make a substitution, but that's where you really have to look into what you're using and why. Now, again, you have to understand if you make substitutions, you have to do your research. Can I substitute? What is going to do the same thing as this thing that I can't afford to buy, and go from there. But don't think that you have to spend a ton of money on all of your things in order for it to work properly. If you can't afford, $20 candles or the best of the best herbs for your apothecary, go to the dollar store. Nothing is stopping you from getting amazing dollar store candles and getting spices from the dollar store and that type of thing. If you want to spend more when you can, great. But if you can't afford it right now, that is okay. There is nothing wrong with having to spend less money. Tons of people do it. And just because other people can afford more things doesn't mean that their spell is automatically going to be better than yours. It doesn't mean that at all. So please do not tell people that they can't have good spells because they are on a budget. There's nothing in witchcraft or the craft at all saying that you have to have a bajillion dollars in order to get everything right. You've got this, baby squirrels. I believe in you. Have a great night.